Welcome to the life of a crown girl, and today I'm going to be talking about my knee. It's a healing testimony. Well, you can call it a story time, but it's not really a story time. It's just a testimony because there's other bits to the story, but I don't want to get too personal. It's okay. So, privacy comes first. So basically, this is how it all started. So I woke up and I twisted myself to get my phone, and then my leg, my knee just twisted and it made a cracking noise, and that was so painful. I felt like I was broken or something because it was just bent, and I couldn't straighten my leg because it was too painful to do that. So I ended up having to search up self-diagnose myself. I was looking at all these things. I was looking at runner's knee and everything. I think it's runner's knee or athlete's knee. I don't know which one it is. And then I was looking at all the knee parts and all that. And then it was just too much to handle all this information. It was just useless because at the end of the day, I ended up just trashing it. I was like, you know what? This is just I don't understand it. It's just too much for me to handle, too much information. So I left it there, and I was like, you know what? Let me just pray. Let me just start praying. I'm covering myself in the blood of Jesus. So I prayed for my healing and everything. And then I thought that was good. So basically, I was like, okay, I prayed now. Where's my healing? That's the type of person I am. Sometimes you just you pray, you get instant instant blessing, instant miracle, but it's not always like that. Sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes there's a whole trial and all that, and everything has its own reason. So I went on with life. So basically, I still kept my faith and everything, and then I just looked up. Something just caught my attention. It was something that told me just look up. Well, not something. It's probably God that so that I can have faith to keep me on going with this whole painful experience. So I looked up and I saw something, and this frame has been there in my living room for years. It's a photo frame, family pictures and everything, baby pictures and everything. And then basically I looked up and I said that a miracle is today, and I was amazed because this thing has been there in my living room for years, and I only noticed it now. But it's because it actually had a meaning in my life in that certain moment, because my knee was it was just kaput. It was just broken. I don't know. Maybe it was broken, fractured. I don't know what was going on with my knee, but it was not working at the moment. It was not cooperating with me because it was just hurting, and I couldn't even straighten it. So yeah, I looked at that and I was like, okay, my healing is today. I claim it over my life. And you know when you say things, you have to say with faith, because every word you say will perish if you don't have faith, because there's no what's the word? If you say something, there's no source to your word if you don't have faith. It's just meaningless. So good, I claimed that. Then I went on with my day. I tried to basically thank God for family, because or some members, because he might not like everybody. Well, some people not like people. You just don't like certain attributes to the person. Makes sense, yeah. So yeah, good. The pain was too much. I just had to call my mom. I was struggling for 1 hour trying to fix my leg, and I was like, you know what? I just have to call my mom. So then, it's good. She put in a resting position for me, and I was screaming. I was I got so aggressive, and I was like, don't move it, don't move it, don't move it. Well, it was not aggressive, but passive aggressive, basically, because it was too painful. Yeah. So then, okay, good. It was in its resting position, so that you have to lift up your leg, and then your foot has to be pointing the ceiling, so that the blood can flow. Because if your blood is not flowing, you have blood clots and all them problems, and that's a small problem for me, and I do not wish that for myself. So yeah.
And my computer.
So good. It was was in this resting position, and basically I need to go to the toilet urgent. So then my mom had to help me to stand up. So basically it was a whole time journey. My mom had to go back upstairs because it was already in his resting position. But then after I need to go to the toilet. So then I took it myself. So I was like, you know what? It all starts with me. If I want to actually get good, I have to start doing something that's normal. So I first tried to sit up, because I already straightened my leg before my mom came to put in the resting position. So I tried to now sit up. That was my next move, sit up. So good, I sit up. It was so painful. If I don't even wish this pain for the worst of my enemy. So I sat up. Good. Then the next move to put my shoes on. So my big brother helped me to put my shoes on, and that was very cute. So then good. Now it was to go to the toilet, and that one I could not do by myself. So then I had to call my mom back down again to help me stand up and put me to the toilet. So basically, I stood up good. But when it came to the steps, I had to pull up the steps because the pain was too much. I couldn't stand up. So I mean, walk. I could stand to that point to the steps, but to walk up the steps, that's a no-no. So I had to crawl all the way to the toilet and get back to the toilet, and then I had to hop on my leg to go back to the steps and crawl back downstairs. Okay, good. I got downstairs again. Then I had to go to the chair and sit down because I needed to eat and all that, and that was painful too. Every part of it was painful, but that was really painful. Mostly when I had to try to get another chair to rest my leg on it, that was extremely painful because first of all I had to give up. I made 2 attempts to try to put my leg on the chair, and to even straighten, I had to straighten my leg on it. So that was really painful because if my leg was let's just say, you know how there's a crocodile sign. If you do if you've done primary school maths, you do even need to do GCSE maths to know the crocodile sign. Well, if you did it in England, I don't know about other countries, but it looks like this. I don't know how to. I put a picture to show you how my leg would have felt comfortable in the position, because it would be comfortable if it was in a V shape. I'll just put the image there. But because if I straightened it, it would have been very, very painful and uncomfortable. But I had to be uncomfortable in order to, kind of get the blood to flow, because it has to be straight and facing upwards. So because I had to sit there so I can do my schoolwork, because I was trying to make revision cards because I have my GCSEs next year, and you have to level up. The summer holiday before GCSEs, you have to make all your revision content, because when you get to year 11, it's going to be straight up exams. When you come back here, there's no hello, how you doing, because that's how they did it in year 10. So wonder about year 11. Mostly with COVID situation, that things the whole GCSE thing was rigged, because everybody was at home, locked down and all that, and you were behind. So this summer holiday, catch up with anything that you've missed. Start writing down and getting all the information, because you do not want to go in year 11 looking like a flipping penguin, just bathed. You're just there with straight face and you're what is going on? You don't want to be like that, okay? You're gonna do your exams. Those are gonna be the first biggest exams in your life, I think, because then after year 11 you have sixth form or college, whatever you want to do, and then uni is optional because you only have to be in the education system until the age of 18. But this whole information is relevant, so let me just go back to the story. So good, I was sitting in that chair in excruciating pain, and the pain was so much. I just started crying. And in my head I was like, God, just help me please, just help me. I don't want to die today. That's how much pain it was. I was it's either I die or die. Like I was like, but I rebuked. I was like, I'm not dying. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna be healed right now in the mighty name of Jesus. So I ended up texting other people on my side because I have other Christian people that, you know, like people that I'm in fellowship with, and like I asked them to pray for me, and that was actually cute because they all gathered together and started praying for me. And okay, good. Basically, like my knee automatically clicked back into position. And then I just stood up. Like, if you saw me, it would have looked awkward. So I just stood up and I started walking. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm healed. Thank you, God. So then I just ran upstairs. I ran upstairs? Okay, yeah, I kind of ran upstairs. And then I just started praising God and like praying, worshiping His name. And then the pain went away. That was good. I was happy. I was so amazed because that's the first like very, very physical miracle that's happened. Like I've had other physical miracles, but this one, yeah, it was like them type of miracles that you know that was nobody but God. Like, but everything God does, like nobody can do. Like He's just amazing. So then, yeah, good. I was happy and everything, and yeah, this is kind of the end of my testimony. Well, story time, like whatever you want to call it, but I can't say story time because I didn't say the whole personal bit behind it, just my own privacy. And yeah, so this is the end of the video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Success, life, and prosperity, and all the blessings from the Lord I pray over you and your family. And this is the end of the video, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because if you want me to keep posting and being what's it called, consistent, yeah, if you want me to keep on being consistent, then you have to motivate me, because look, you guys, I'm giving you this free content. And yeah, so well, this is really my own, like I made a decision to make a YouTube channel and start posting videos. So, but still, just be a good Christian and like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, well, I don't know if you're a Christian or not, but yeah, bye. Hope you have a good day. Do not click off yet. I have another part to this. It's not about the story, like my testimony, but like it kind of links to something that was revealed to me about how to receive a miracle. So basically, you know how I was uncomfortable in order to receive my miracle? I had to like make changes, adjustments to my leg. Like it was like a step-by-step process. Like first I had to sit up, and then I had to this is not how it went. No, first I had to make my legs straight, and then I sat up, and then I had to put my shoes on. Then I had to gradually cool up the steps. So basically I had to be uncomfortable in order to receive my miracle. So I think maybe this is this is a prophetic insight to you about your miracle and breakthrough. I don't know what you're believing God for, but maybe it might be what you are, like what you need to do in order to receive a miracle / breakthrough. So yeah, I hope this helped you if it did.